So today is Monday, April the 20th, and I'm going to go and chase my last winter camp, sorry, of the season. And I think the only place that I'm going to get that is Ben Nevis. Like going to the conditions page, you're walking straight onto the cairn, which gives an indication it's about 5 foot of snow, maybe a wee bit more. So if I spin you around there, looking over to the Steel Falls, looking over to the Ring of Steel, sorry, you can see a bit of snow on the last Monroe if you were doing it clockwise. So I'm just going to head up the tourist route, which I swore I'd never do again. But I've got the camping gear, so I'm not in any hurry. So I'll just dilly-dally. And then tonight, I'll have a wee swally. Right, that's me just stopped to catch my breath. Just further down the trail there, I took a layer off as it was getting too hot, and lo and behold, bloody starts raining, does it? But anyway, hopefully it's just a passing shower. So last night I drove up from Glasgow just about tea time, and noticed that the Glencoe Ski Centre is closed just now for overnight vans. So I drove down to my normal stop, which is on tour, and some of these will know it as Signal Rock. So I ended up parking next to a Dutch family who are over travelling with their, I can't say kids, with their daughter and her man and the 2 kids. So they're travelling up to Skye. I think they're planning and stopping at Ben Nevis today on the way up. So sat and had a couple of beers with them, and next minute the guitars and the banjo came out. What a family, they're very talented. The daughter was a good singer, the mother was a great singer, and it was really good just to sit around the campfire, getting a wee bit of ging-gang-goo. So we're back in the vans for 10 o'clock last night as the rain came on. And then this morning, drove up to Fort William, hoping to catch breakfast with Russell Crowe and Morrison's. But he must have got his dates mixed up. But anyway. So tonight I'm out with my new tent, the Ferrino Extreme 2. And it's my first time actually using it, but I did give it to Andrew Park from Andrew Park Outdoors, so he done a review on it. He never got to field test it, but he done a couple of wee tests with it. So I'll leave a link in the description below to Andrew's channel, and if you're ever in the market for a tent, then Andrew's channel's probably one of the best ones to go to for advice. So we'll see how it goes. It's a single wall tent made for alpine conditions, I think. It's more a kind of bivvy tent for me. But we'll see how it gets on in the Scottish environment. So let's hope it fares well. Anyway, I better get a move on. I'm not in any hurry, so I'm just going to take my time up to the summit. For what I heard, there's a bit of snow from 800 metres upwards. I've not brought any crampons with me because further up it's an easier route, so we'll see how we go on, and I'll catch you later up on the trail.
of the Highland where we all choke on the tunes you play, from Jimmy Shan to a metal band. in the tunes for your hills and your clan. So DJ, fire away, we're loving all your funny ways. When you say, by the way, the show's from the other day, reminder for the bins, the cafe is open again. And Elsie took her washing in, a jingle for the lucky year. Born to be live on air, daily cheer for the 9 or 10 who love your show and the thoughts you share. There's only a few and over really care. So DJ, fire away, we're loving all your funny ways. When you say, by the way, the show the other day, reminder for the bins, the cafe is open again. And Elsie took her washing in, a jingle.
That's me back in the tent. I had a wee wander about there. So it took me a wee while to get the tent up, as it was the first time putting it up. It was a schoolboy error. I should have put it up in the bloody house or out in the back garden before I come up to Ben Nevis. I don't even think the vestibule's on right, but I'll make do. I've dug a hole here for my feet, so it's a lot easier to get in and out and kind of sit up straight as well. So I've been joined with two boys. They come up, well, it's just gone 7 o'clock just now. They come up about 6:15. So one's for London and one's for Canada. So they're up in the wee refuge having something to eat just now. But what a bloody mess that is. It makes your blood boil when you come up here and you get into that wee refuge. I mean, it's for like an emergency shelter, and people just leave all their shit in it. It's disgusting. Anyway, excuse me. Well, I'm all set up in here anyway, so I'm just gonna have a bite to eat in about an hour or something, just as it gets dark. The temperature in the tent now is sitting at 7.7 degrees. So I'll give you a wee shout later when I'm maybe getting a bit of bite to eat on. I'll give you a wee sneak peek. There you go. There's one a decent wee view of the refuge, but the boys have stuck their tent right in front of me. This is the eyes of Ben Nevis, and somebody comes up and plops that right there. Ah well, at least it's company for the night. Still winter gripping in Ben Nevis. This is Monday the 20th of April. So just gives you an idea of the conditions up here. I'll give you a wee walk about later on, but you can see, like, you're walking straight onto the cairn. So back in the summer, and in the summer months, the platform that the cairn's on, it's a few inches bigger than my head when I'm standing, so that must be at least 6 feet. So there's a fair amount of snow up here, and it'll take a while for this to get away. And the north face looked quite good as well. Right, I'll shut up now. I'll get back to you later. Okay, so a wee run down in my gear. So I'm back out with the flex tail. I think it's the R09. Second. Right. Flex tail R09. Flex tail pillow. A sleeping bag for the night. As PDH 1000 down, and it's the K series. I think it's rated to -9, and it only weighs something like 400 grams. But it's a beast of a bag. I've used it a couple of times now in the winter, and I've been absolutely roasting it. So hopefully I should be warm enough tonight. Although I'm in a single skin tent, I should be warm enough. Oh, and a wee look in. This is my Ferrino bag. It's a Ferrino High Lab. It's a 60+10, and the good thing about this bag is the zip goes right down the front, which gives you easy access to whatever's in your bag. Just put that there. Every time I go up a hill, somebody leaves me a bottle of wine. I come up with Lucasade and somebody always leaves me wine. Anyway, I'll get back to you later on. Cheers. Just spent the last 2.5 hours building a snow wall. The winds are quite strong coming from the northeast. So built a wall to give me a bit of shelter. So anyway, I think it's 1 o'clock. Cheers. I'm saying 1 o'clock. The time is 9:45. The views were kind of opening now and again when I was building that snow wall, but apart from that, it's been clogged in. I thought the other boys, I think they were going to retreat into the refuge hut, but they're holding out on their tent.
Personally did this hill years ago as a youngster.
Before the cabin was built?
Up to the summit. Yeah, well, the old cabin was
The old cabin's behind us, the ruins,
up to the summit in less than 24 hours from leaving Glasgow. But I realised today time has not been kind.
Hasn't matured like a fine wine when it comes to summiting 4,000 metre peaks in 24 hours.
A fine bottle of Buckfast.
Anyway, look at this, I'll spin you over Jerry and Fraser's heads and give you
Hi everybody, I'm still recovering from a little foot injury, so while I'm doing that I thought I'd modify my Arc Dome 1 and I'll just show you what I've done here. So it's not a new modification. A big shout out to Peter Dixon on the Tarp Tent Owners group who showed me what he'd done. In fact, I think he got Tarp Tent to do it for him.
So just watching a wee bit of YouTube. Been watching Murray, and Andrew Park's just done a wee modification video for his tarp tent. So as I was saying earlier on, Andrew done a kind of wee video about this tent. I don't know, it's playing on my mind. It's fine for a bivvy tent, but I mean the walls are absolutely bone dry, but on the outside they're totally iced up. For space, I'm really kind of wishing that I brought my Ferrino Trevor 2. But we'll see how the night goes, and I'll let you know in the morning how I fare up. But space wise it's really cramped, I'm actually glad I've got the kind of vestibule bit. It gives you that wee bit of space, but as I said, it's really cramped. Trying to get changed into your warm gear and stuff, it's a tight space. But anyway, I'll talk to you later on in the night. Aye, that's 11:05, so I'm going to watch another wee video and then get the head done. Well, good morning folks. So that's us all packed up, ready to go. You just see the ice on the poles. It's quite hard getting the pegs out this morning. But that's my ice wall I made. And if anybody's watched my previous videos, for a winter camp I like to get a snow wall made because it gives you that extra bit of protection. But the two boys are in the hut. They slept in the hut last night because their tent wasn't deemed safe for them. But I had quite a comfortable night. Broken sleep, but all in all it was all good. So I'm just going to make my way down. It's 8:10 in the morning. It's just pure clag. I've had no views all night. So, as always folks, leave no trace. I'll just get a wee walk round the wall. Yellow snow, that's it. That's where the boys were playing last night. They've left a couple of pegs. Right. Time to get done and down the road. I'll catch you further on the trail. Cheers.
Putting my tongue so long, and screaming.
Well, that's me back at the van after a slow walk down. Got a bloody blister on my foot, so just took my time. Right, on last night's camp. My tent, I'm not happy with it at all. It's far too wee, especially for winter. I was struggling moving about inside and getting changed, and then the vestibule, I think I set it up wrong because the way the snow and the wind was coming from the east, I had the back of the tent facing into the wind, And then with the vestibule, or the spindrift was just coming in and filling the vestibule. So I went out and built a snow wall just to give me a wee bit more protection. So I was 2.5 hours doing that. The two boys that appeared, God, for the size of Nevis, and they put a tent right in front of you. So when I woke up this morning, one of the boys came into me. They stayed in the refuge last night because their tent wasn't up for the job. It was just a wee cheap thing. And the gear they had, they weren't prepared for Scottish winter. So one of the boys came in and says to me this morning if I could give him a shout when I was leaving, because it was total whiteout conditions and the boys never had a clue how to get off. So sat in the refuge for 20 minutes waiting to see if it would pass, but it wasn't passing, so we ended up just making a move for it. So once you get off that plateau and down onto the cairns, it's easy enough, but it's obviously just that plateau bit. But anyway, yeah, the tent, I don't know, it's the pole system. The pole system goes through a short sleeve and then it goes into the inside of the tent, and then it goes to like wee grommets at the back. There's a lot of faffing about. I've probably made the mistake, I know, trying to put the tent up in the back garden. But anyway, I managed the night. A lot of ice had formed on the outside, but the inside was bone dry. Just a wee tiny bit of condensation on the poles. But apart from that, I mean, I did manage the winter, the snow conditions very well. But there's just a few things that just doesn't sit with me right, with the vestibule and the size of it. So, as I said, Andrew Park, done a wee kind of review on it, and I'll leave the link in the description below. So if you've made it this far, thanks very much for watching, and if you've got any comments, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Leave a like and maybe think about subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.